Welcome back to Super Lorcana World. It has been a hot minute since I've made some videos, and if you want to know why that is and what the plan is, wait till the end of the video. I'll talk about that after. We're actually going to talk about first what you guys are here to talk about, and it's quite a contentious topic for sure. If you are in the majority of people, I would say, you already know what's going on. You did not get to participate in any of the starter deck Gen Con events at all. I think if you were lucky enough to get into one, even two, wow, good for you. Clap, way to go. But some of us got zero. Some of you refreshed the waiting list at 12 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and were put into spot 10,000. So today we're going to talk about Gen Con and Lorcana and all of that fun stuff. I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you think about the whole Lorcana Gen Con situation. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you care? Do you not care? Please do let me know what you think. As well, also like and subscribe. We are a new channel. We're very close to 500 subs, which means we're very close to this giveaway. This Oswald. I want to give it to someone. Please subscribe. So when I found out that all the Lorcana events sold out before my waiting list time came, I was a little bit sad for about 90 seconds. I was actually streaming Digimon at the time, and I was talking about it on stream. It was okay. Like, here's the deal, right? I understand that people are frustrated, and believe me, I was also frustrated for about 90 seconds. It was annoying, you know. Here's the thing. I booked off a week of my life to go to Gen Con, right? A week. And if you were going just for Lorcana and you couldn't play any events, I would be pissed if I were you, 100%. Fortunately, there are other things you can do to kind of mediate, to do other things. Gen Con is filled with things that you can do. I'm going to tell you guys my plans about Gen Con, because there's actually a lot you can try to do for Lorcana. I'll get into that shortly. But yeah, I completely understand if you are disgusted, discouraged, upsetty spaghetti. It makes perfect sense to be, and that's okay. It's honestly fine. Be that way. Not a big deal. But here's the thing, right? Gen Con is literally just one thing, one event, and the game isn't even out yet, technically. Like, it doesn't come out until the 18th. Which is 2 weeks after Gen Con. So, like, it's going to be okay. Yeah, it sucks. You might not get access to the first shiny event. Okay, yeah, I understand. But in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. I think it's going to be fine. So, that's my opinion on that. Now, let's say that you want to be involved at Gen Con and do other things, Lorcana related, not Lorcana related. What am I planning on doing? Well, the first thing I'm planning on doing is playing 2 Digimon Regionals. I'm doing that. They gave me permission to win 2 Digimon Regionals, so I'm going to win 2 Digimon Regionals. But there's actually more you can do, and I'm going to give you guys a few really cool Lorcana-related things, besides the demo events and besides the starter deck events, that you can kind of dig your heels into. This is a huge thing. This is a staff solicitation from pastime events for the Lorcana events. Now, I actually went through and applied for this already, but basically, you can apply to be staff for Lorcana events, which is really neat. You can be like a judge or a demo expert or whatever for the demo events or the starter deck events. You can apply to do that. You might not get in. I might not get in, honestly. I applied for the sake of applying because Thursday and Friday now are like blank days for me at Gen Con, honestly. So you have that. You can apply to be staff. Pick your shifts, whatever, you know, stuff and things. It's reasonable compensation, more than minimum wage. That's pretty cool. And yeah, you click next and you do the form. You got to put in all of information. It took me about 20 minutes to do the whole thing, but you can apply for it, and maybe you'll get lucky. Who knows? So that if you are interested in Lorcana, this might be a good thing to do if you didn't get into the events, and it might bring exposure to you as well if you get in. So, you know, if you're discouraged that you couldn't get to play in any of the events, maybe try to apply to staff them. Maybe you'll get there. This other thing is a little more specific to me and a couple other people I know. Not everyone is going to have this luxury, but I actually applied to be press for Gen Con. I have a press badge that I'll be picking up on the Wednesday before Gen Con. And what that's going to allow me to do is do press-related things, like you get access to certain events, you can do some interviews on people, do a little bit of networking. So I'll be able to do some of that stuff Thursday, Friday as well. I think that's really cool because I'm a content creator, right? Not just for, Lorcana, obviously, but Digimon and card game related stuff on other channels. So I'm thinking that this might be actually a really cool thing for me to do. I can just go ahead and conduct some interviews, do some research, and actually like have a really cool time being a content creator and creating content at Gen Con. Like not like vloggy content, whatever, but like true blue content. And I think that's awesome, honestly. So, if you think you have the credentials to do it, I believe I got accepted because I have a content creation and I own a store. So I think that had something to do with it. But like, you're more than welcome to try to apply if you think you have the credentials to do so, and you might get in. There's still time. It took me about a month to get accepted. Like I applied in April, and then they got back to me May 10th. But you can do that. That's actually a thing you can apply to do. Go ahead and try. Now to briefly cover a couple other concepts here. I haven't made videos in 3 weeks. What's going on? Well, the first week I didn't make content. I was doing subathon stuff and recovering from subathon stuff on my Digimon side. Okay. Last week, I was kind of sick. I was doing very minimal content creation, and I wasn't feeling too good, so I didn't do anything there. And then the middle week, something happened, and it made me unavailable to do anything. I can't remember what it is. Work-related, moving-related, I don't know. Just lots of stuff happened, I couldn't. And to be honest, if there was any like really big news that was happening, I would have made a video. I would have found the time to do it. Or like if I was sick last week, I would have just done it. I would have sucked it up, made a video, and that would have been it. But I didn't feel like making any subpar content. Like there were cards revealed, but we don't know anything about the cards. So like there's really no point in doing it. I know I also said that I would be doing or trying to get into some proxy gameplay videos, and I have been playing proxy Lorcana on the side until a game comes out. And playing the game, learning the game, mastering the game with the freaking 80 cards we have right now. And it's been going well. I can't complain. But I'm on the fence as to whether or not I want to create content for that, because a bunch of content creators are talking about it, and it might be a risky thing to do. And you know what? There's lots of time to make content about Lorcana. There'll be lots of time to make gameplay content. It's not really a big deal. So it's okay. I don't mind waiting it out. There probably won't be any proxy video content, but I definitely will be holding tournaments still on Monday nights whenever we either know all the starter deck cards or the whole set, whatever comes first. As soon as we get that going, we'll be doing it. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And yeah, as soon as my life gets back to normal, because it's pretty insane right now with everything going on, I will be making, again, more regular videos. And when the game comes out, you'll be getting pretty much daily videos. But until then, we're limited on news. I'm actually not going to rush it right now. There's no point in making mediocre content, working from scraps. I think we were a little bit spoiled, to be honest. I made the Lorcana channel when everything was exploding, because there was lots of video content there. There was lots of videos to make, lots of things to talk about, lots of news, lots of analysis. But there's really not much right now. It's dry. It's like a desert out there. So I'm not going to rush it. We're just going to play it out, wait it out, and when Lorcana finally hits, we're going full blast. We will be the one-stop shop for Lorcana. I will be one of the biggest channels. I'm already one of the biggest content creators going into the Lorcana game from outside of Lorcana, and I plan on using that platform to drive everything. And it's going to be really fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit better about Gen Con. If you, honestly, I didn't even cover this part about it. But you can go and have fun at Gen Con. There's other things to do. And like, I'm planning on going to hang out with people. Like, I'm getting messages from people as we get closer to Gen Con being like, hey, we can hang out, right? We can hang out. Like, these are fans too from Digimon. And like, I don't have time to hang out with everyone. But like, there'll be lunches, there'll be dinners, there'll be post-dinner activities. I'm single again. Maybe I'll find a cute girl in Indy, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But, there's lots to do in Indy for a week. I'm going early just so I can enjoy myself and actually explore Indy a little bit in the area and actually have fun at Gen Con this year. Because last year, I was playing Digimon for 4 days, and I was busy, sweating for 4 days, and I didn't have time to do anything because I arrived the Wednesday night, had to go get my Gen Con badge, then left Sunday afternoon, and it was just brutal. But I've actually given myself an extra day on both sides. I'm enjoying the trip. It's a nice little vacation, nice little breather. So yeah, let me know what you think of the video, guys. Leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day.